Everything you think you know about ancient Egypt is a lie of omission. We've all seen the movies. We've seen the golden masks and the Hollywood actors. But there's a 100-year shadow cast over Nile that historians tried to erase for centuries. Imagine an army so powerful. They didn't just influence Egypt, they conquered it. They didn't come to destroy the pyramids. They came to save them. These weren't vassals or mercenaries. These were the Kushite kings, the Black Pharaohs. And for nearly a century, they were the most powerful men on the face of the earth. Today, we're digging up the truth that colonial history tried to bury. We're going south of the border, into the heart of the Sudan, to meet the warrior kings who sat on the throne of the pharaohs. Why were they ignored? And how did they almost take down the greatest empire of the ancient world? Let's get into it. To understand the Black Pharaohs, we have to look south to the Kingdom of Kush. While Egypt was fractured and decaying in the 8th century BCE, Kush was a rising superpower. Based in Napata, the Kushites didn't just imitate Egyptian culture. They believed they were the true protectors of it. They worshipped Amun. They spoke the holy tongue, and they watched from the shadows as Egypt fell into chaos. Enter King Piye. In 730 BCE, Piye decided enough was enough. He didn't just launch a raid. He launched a holy war. He led his fleet down the Nile, liberating city after city. But here's the kicker. He forbade his men from looting. He wanted to be a king, not a thief. By the time he reached Memphis, the lord of the two lands was a man from the heart of Africa. But Piye was only the beginning. His successor would take this empire to a level the world had never seen, becoming a legend mentioned even in the Bible. But if they were this legendary, why have you never heard their names? If Piye was a conqueror, his successor Taharqa was the Titan. Taharqa's reign was a golden age. He built monuments from the Mediterranean to the borders of modern Ethiopia. You've seen the great temple at Karnak? Taharqa's influence is etched into its very stones. He was so influential that he's even mentioned in the Hebrew Bible as the king of Ethiopia, who marched to save Jerusalem from the Assyrians. So, if they were this powerful, why do we know their names? This is where the story gets dark. Early 20th century archaeologists, men like George Reisner, literally couldn't wrap their heads around the idea that black Africans built these structures. They claimed the Kushites must have been light-skinned or invaders from the north. They literally saw the evidence with their own eyes and chose to rewrite it to fit their bias. The Kingdom of Kush didn't just disappear. Even after they lost Egypt, they retreated south and flourished for another 1,000 years, building more pyramids than the Egyptians ever did. The Black Pharaohs weren't a glitch in history. They were a testament to the fact that the cradle of civilization has many colors, and its heart beats deep in the African interior. History is finally being rewritten. The question is, are you ready to learn the rest of it? If you want to uncover more stories the world tried to hide, hit follow and join the journey. Let's bring the truth back to the light. Peace.